Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to my review of the 2016 Royal Rumble. Now, we do have some fun in this one. I have a few pages of notes here, 4 to be exact. Three of them are on the Royal Rumble itself. We do crown 2 new champions. What 2? We'll get to that in a second. The Royal Rumble kickoff show started with, who was it? The Dudleys, The Ascension, Swagger and Mark Henry, and then Damien Sandow and Darren Young. I assumed that Mark Henry was going to win this match, and my assumption was right. This is more than likely 90% sure that this is Mark Henry's last Royal Rumble. So why would he not be in it? It was a okay match. This is what you expect from those 4 teams. Swagger and Henry get the pin on a it was kind of awkward finish. Like Mark Henry does his splash onto Bubba Ray, but then he pins Victor of the Ascension. I don't understand it. I didn't understand that spot, but Swagger and Henry win the match. The show opens up with the last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. The match was very, very physical, very great. It was a great way to open the show and exactly what you expect from Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens. During the match, Kevin Owens stacks 2 tables and he tries to powerbomb Dean Ambrose through them, but does not get the chance to. It looks like Dean's about to lose this match and lose the Intercontinental Championship when Kevin Owens, he starts beating him with chairs, hitting him with kendo sticks. Dean's barely getting up at 9. Kevin then stacks a bunch of chairs in the middle of the ring, and he's going to powerbomb him through those chairs. But instead, Kevin Owens is on the top rope when he's getting ready to powerbomb him. But instead, Dean Ambrose gets off and pushes Kevin Owens through... pushes him off the top rope. Kevin Owens does a front flip into the 2 tables. 10 count is not met. Dean Ambrose wins and retains the Intercontinental Championship. The New Day versus the Usos in the WWE World Tag Team Championship match. It was fairly back and forth. The Usos looked like they could have won it a few times, but why would they win it? The New Day are hot right now. Why would you take the titles off of them? There is a little confusion where it looks like Xavier Woods is going to be the reason New Day win, but unfortunately they're not. Big E gets a tag in that Jimmy does not see. Jimmy starts beating up Kofi and he thinks he's about to win, and then as soon as he turns around, Big E hits a big ending on Jimmy, and 1, 2, 3, New Day keep the titles. Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto for the United States Championship. This match, it was good. There wasn't any interference from the League of Nations, which is good because fuck those guys. Exactly what you think. There was a few false finishes, a few times where Kalisto looked like he was going to win. A few times where Del Rio looked like he was going to win. But in the end, Del Rio reverses the corner jump thingy, hits a Salido del Sol on Del Rio. 1, 2, 3. Your new and 2-time champ, U.S. champ, Kalisto. The next match is the last match before the Royal Rumble itself. It's Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for the Divas Championship. This match ends in a okay way. The match itself is fairly good. I liked it. I was really hoping Becky was going to win. During the match, though, Ric Flair, he steals a kiss from Becky Lynch. Don't know what that was, but he just kind of grabs Becky's face and kisses her, and it distracts Becky, and it looked like Charlotte was going to get a giant clothesline on Becky, but Becky dodges it just in the nick of time and gets her own clothesline on Charlotte. Eventually, Rick gets involved again in the match. He throws his jacket over Becky Lynch when she has the disarmer on Charlotte. Becky gets off Charlotte, gets in Rick's face. She turns around, and Charlotte hits a spear. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte keeps the championship. Then, as she's getting the title back, she shows it in front of Becky. She beats Becky's face with the title, and then she starts beating Becky down. And as she's beating Becky down, Sasha Banks comes out. And Sasha Banks, she walks out to the ring, and she stares down with Charlotte, and then she kicks Becky in the stomach, and Becky falls out of the ring. And then her and Sasha and Charlotte come together in the center of the ring, and it looks like they're on the same page. They do like a little handshake and everything, and then as soon as Charlotte turns around to leave, Becky hits her with a backbreaker, and then puts her in the bank statement, holds the title over Charlotte. So I assume we'll be getting Charlotte versus Sasha at WrestleMania. Cool if we get all three of them in a triple threat, but Charlotte versus Sasha would be great. The one versus all Royal Rumble WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Now I have 3 pages of notes because this match was pretty. It was pretty good. It's better than last year's, I guess, because we don't have Roman Reigns winning and Daniel Bryan getting eliminated. And it's better than 2014 because we knew Daniel Bryan wasn't going to be in this one. And Batista doesn't win at the end, so that's good. Roman and Rusev started out, obviously. Rusev is eliminated before the third entrant even comes out, so it's just Roman kind of standing there. Then the camera cuts to Roman's face, and an unusual song that's never been heard in the WWE before starts. And you hear the crowd the crowd goes silent because they're like, what is this? And then out comes the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. It had been rumored all week that AJ Styles was going to make his debut at the Royal Rumble. And guess what? He did. The phenomenal one is finally back in the WWE. I say back because he had one match on like Sunday Night Heat or Velocity or whatever it was many years ago. So yeah, AJ Styles is here, and hopefully he's here to stay. Eventually, at number 5, Curtis Axel comes out. He's the representative for the Social Outcast. I'm really glad all 4 of them weren't in there. That would have sucked. But Curtis Axel comes out, and then as soon as he comes in, his year-long Royal Rumble reign is over by the hands of AJ Styles. Kane then returns at number 7, and he greets AJ Styles to WWE with a big boot. Then this next thing was, I guess it was their comedic moment of the night. R-Truth comes out. He grabs a ladder. Everybody's around the ring just staring at him. Grabs a ladder and he puts it up and he climbs to the top. And he reaches for the belt, but there's nothing there. And then he gets knocked off the ladder, and then Kane eliminates him. R-Truth thought it was a ladder match, and I guess they're trying early for the LOL moment of the year, I guess. Kane throws Kofi Kingston out of the ring, but Kofi Kingston, the great escape artist, Big E catches him on his shoulders, and then they run around the ring, and then I didn't see him get eliminated, but he eventually does during this next section. Vince McMahon and the League of Nations, they come out, and they drag Roman Reigns out of the ring and start beating the shit out of him. Roman's not eliminated. They pull him under the ropes. Rusev then slams... they put Roman on the announce table, and Rusev puts him through the table. Roman gets put on a stretcher, but he eventually gets off and walks to the back. But he's still not eliminated. Strowman then comes out at number 17, and he eliminates Kane by himself. Then him and Big Show have a stare down, and he does Strowman does the choke thing where he like holds them and they just pass out. He does it to Big Show, and he eliminates Big Show by himself. Kevin Owens comes in at 18, and him and AJ Styles just go at it, which is great for anybody who is into the indie scene, because I'm as far as I know, they had a lot of matches. That's why the crowd went wild when it happened. I know they were both big in indie, because AJ Styles comes from New Japan, and I don't know where Kevin Owens was before NXT. I think it was New Japan, but like they had a great showdown, and then Kevin Owens eliminates AJ, which, I mean, we knew he wasn't gonna win. Just would have been cool if he lasted a little longer. Crowd booed a lot anytime anybody hit AJ Styles, whether who it was, no matter who it was, they got instantly booed. But number 20 comes in to get redemption. Sami Zayn comes in, goes right for Owens, and Sami Zayn eliminates Kevin Owens. But soon after that, Strowman eliminates Sami Zayn. Eventually, at number 21, Brock Lesnar comes in. He goes straight for the Wyatts, who are in there. And the Wyatts that are in the match are Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman. At 25... because nobody really comes out in between there. At 25, Miz comes out. He goes straight to the commentary desk and says that he's got a plan where he's going to just wait until Strowman and Lesnar are gone, and then he'll make his way back into the match. My mic is messing. Okay. During that time, Lesnar eliminates Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman all by himself. At 27, Bray Wyatt comes out, and he instructs the Wyatts to get back in the ring, because they haven't left yet. He has them get back in the ring, and he has them get back in the ring, beat down Brock Lesnar, and Lesnar is eliminated by all 4 members of the Wyatt family. Sheamus comes out at 29, and Roman Reigns also comes back from resting up. He hits Sheamus with a Superman punch. Sheamus is not seen for a little bit. At number 30, the man we all knew that was going to be there, Triple H, makes his triumphant return, and him and Roman stare down in the middle of the ring. Triple H and Sheamus eliminate Bray Wyatt together, and right after that happens, Dean Ambrose eliminates Chris Jericho, and they even bring up the Night of Champions feud. So the final 4 is Roman Reigns, Triple H, Dean Ambrose, and Sheamus. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns eliminate Sheamus, but as soon as that's done, Triple H eliminates Roman. There will be a brand new champion. The final 2, Dean Ambrose versus Triple H. Now, it looked fairly even, but we knew how it was going to end. It looked even, though. There was a few times Dean almost eliminated Triple H. He almost did, but Triple H eliminates Dean Ambrose and becomes a 14-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And that's how the show ended. The Authority had their moment, their big moment. I don't know what's going to happen for Roman Reigns. He'll probably get a rematch at WrestleMania, and it'll be Roman Reigns versus Triple H, where Roman Reigns finally gets his WrestleMania moment. I can see the Bray Wyatt taking on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I don't know what they're gonna do for Fastlane, because I doubt they're gonna have a championship match at Fastlane. I know, because last year the Fastlane was for the number 1 contender. I assume they could do the same thing, but Roman Reigns is the number 1 contender because he is a champion and he lost. So I don't know what exactly they're gonna do, but I'm assuming it's gonna be Triple H and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Why not? Because Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they went right at each other. AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, they went right at each other. Maybe AJ Styles will get put in the Intercontinental Championship picture, and he'll go after Dean Ambrose. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if they're gonna go with the Dean Ambrose Chris Jericho feud. They didn't really use it at all. I mean, they had Chris Jericho get eliminated by Dean Ambrose, but that's about it. And yeah, we'll just have to see. Tomorrow and Monday Night Raw should be a good one. Probably not, but it should be a good one. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's review. Leave a like for the new heavyweight champion of the world, Triple H. It's 14th, to be exact. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Camp Counter Cody, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles.